Hey guys, Spencer here from Spencer's Collectibles. Welcome back to my channel. And today we've got some more PSA cards. So I'll be going over the condition of each cards and then giving my best guess at what I think the grade's gonna be. And then I'll reveal what a PSA actually gives each card. If you're interested in purchasing any of these cards, they will be listed on eBay, or you can message me either in the comments or emailing me directly. All the info will be in the description below. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see today. Let's get started. And the first card, let's see, corners look clean. Edges look okay. Centering's a little wider on the left. And let's see. It is Muck from Fossil Unlimited. It's thinner on the left, thick on the right. Foil looks clean. There is some scratches on here. Everything looks in pretty good shape. I would probably give this an 8 or a 9. It's actually some silvering on the edges. Okay. So yeah, my best guess would probably be an 8 because of the wear and tear on the sides. Well, not wear and tear, but there's silvering. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they gave us. I'm at 9. Pretty good. And next card. This one has seen some better days for sure. It's pretty worn on the edges, on the corners. There's a dent right here in the middle. It's off-centered. It's thicker on the left than on the right. And it's another Muck. So, let's see. Thin on the left, thick on the right. There is some dents on the side. Foil looks clean. But like some of the previous cards I looked at, when there's some big dents like that, it's most likely just going to be a PSA 1. So that'll be my best guess. All right, let's see. PSA 1. A 4. Okay. So I am not sure what warrants, I guess, a big enough damage to the card to give it a 1. Okay, so that's a 4. Next card. So corners, there's some whitening on these two corners. Thin on the left, thick on the right. Surface looks clean. And Moltres from Fossil. Centering looks good, maybe a little thicker on the bottom. Foil looks clean. There's a little scratch right here on the side. But everything looks good. I would probably give this probably a PSA 9. Let's see what they gave us. Mint 9. There you go. Next card. There's white marks on the bottom left, top right. There's this white, I don't know if that's a lint, scratch, stain. It's like a squiggly white line on there. Centering, a little wider on the right. There's like a scratch right here across the card. Edges, it's just the whitening on top, but that's, I think it's from factory cutting, not from wear and tear. Magneton from Fossil. This is the unlimited version. Edges look clean, corners look okay. Some silvering on the bottom. I would probably give this an 8 or a 9, probably a 9. I guess depending on if they count that mark. But my best guess is probably a 9. It's also a little off-center too. 9. Gem in 10. Not bad. It's a really decent grade, especially for a card that's been sitting around in a binder since 1999. Okay, next card. Edges are worn, corners has some marks, centering, wider on the left, thinner on the right. There is some dents on here. I don't know if it's from bending the card or what, but there are dents right here. Ditto from Fossil. See, there's a dent right there. Corners, there's like a little dent up on the top left. There is some silvering on the edges, some marks here and there throughout the card. And the foil is pretty scratched up here on the bottom. So with this wear and tear, I'd probably give this like a 6. Let's see what they give us. A 4, okay. All right, let's go next card. Corners have slight white marks, edging right here is just white. I think it's just from the factory cutting. Everything else looks good. Zapdos. Foil looks clean. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I think right here they were trying, I don't know if it was a misprint or they were planning on having Zapdos with another evolution, or let's see, a basic evolution, and this would have been a stage 1. But yeah, there's a print right here that there's no hollow foil on this, which is supposed to be a print of the stage of what the basic Pokemon might have been. So yeah, that error, I think it's in each Fossil Zapdos card. Let's see, slight silvering on the edges. Centering looks good. Yeah, I'd probably give this a 9 from the white marks on the corners. Let's see what they give us. Mint 9. There you go. Next card. White marks on the bottom corners. Slightly wider on the left. Edges look kind of clean. It's just the whitening on the top. Another one, first edition Zapdos from Fossil. Foil's clean, edges look good. Slight silvering on, there's like a silver mark on the bottom, on the corners. But yeah, I think this is probably a 9 also. Let's see. Mint 9. All right, next card. Wider on the left, thin on the right. Thicker on the top, thin on the bottom. No damages I can see on the back. And ditto from Fossil, first edition too. Foil looks clean. Centering slightly wider on the right. Everything else looks good. This is a pretty decent 9 candidate for sure. And possibly a 10. I would probably go with a 9 just to be conservative. And let's see what they give us. Gem 10, first edition, ditto from Fossil. That's pretty good. Next card. This one, corners are worn, edges are worn. No major dents or scratches. That's pretty good. Vileplume, foil has some scratching. Centering, wider on the right, thin on the left. Corners have silvering. Edges have silvering. I'd probably give this 6, possibly a 5. But yeah, let's go with a 6. Excellent, mint 6. All right, next card. This one, corners have some white marks, edges, it's a little white wear and tear. Venomoth, foil has scratches. Centering, a little wider on the right, I think. Top to bottom looks good. Silvering, not much, very slight on the top and on the right. So with the scratches and the wear and tear, this is probably either a 5 or a 6. I'd probably lean towards a 5. Let's see. Excellent 6. Okay. Next card. Wider on the right than on the left. Edges are a little worn on the top, but I think that's also from factory cutting. Corners have some white marks. Vaporeon from Jungle, the unlimited version. Some scratches on the foil. Wider on the left, silvering on the sides, both. And on the bottom, surface. Yeah, there's some scratches on here. So this one, I'm pretty sure it's probably a 6 also. Let's see. Number 7. Okay, next card. Corners have some whitening. Centering looks okay. Maybe a little wider on the right. Or no. No, centering looks good. Yeah, just the corners. Another Vaporeon from Jungle. Yeah, foil is pretty scratched up. Thin on the left, thick on the right. It's probably around a 6. But the foil seems pretty scratched up. Could be a 5. Yeah, let's see. Probably go with a 5. Excellent, mint 6. Okay. Next card is white marks on the corners. Edges have some wear. And Nidoqueen. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Foil scratched. Edges slight silvering. This is a decent card. Foil, there is scratch, but not as crazy as the 6. So I'd probably give this a 7. Yeah. Let's see what they give us. Number 7. All right, next card. Corners are all worn. Edges slight wearing on left and right. Centering looks okay. Maybe a little wider on the bottom. Kangaskhan, first edition Jungle. Foil scratched up. Edges have some silvering. There is a scratch right here. Everything else looks good. I mean, this looks like a 6 candidate again. No dents or anything major, so yeah, I'd probably give this a 6. Yep, excellent, mint 6. Next card. Corners are white marked. Centering looks okay. Surface looks clean. Maybe a little scratches on the top right, but might even be on the case. I can't really tell. It's really slight. Okay. Electrode from Jungle. Foil looks clean. No scratches on the surface that I can see. Corners look clean. Yeah, so it would just be, the only factors would be these corners, slight white marks. Other than that, this would be a good 10 candidate, but with those marks, this is either an 8 or a 9. I'd probably lean towards a 9. Let's see. Number 8. Okay. Next card. Corners have some white marks, edges. Whitening on the edges. But that looks like it's just from factory cutting, not from wear and tear. Clefable from Jungle. The hollow has some scratches. Very slight. Edges look clean. Centering looks good. Corners look good. I'd probably give this a 9 actually. This one looks better than the Electrode because there's less marks on it. The foil looks clean. Centering looks good too. So I'd give this a 9. Let's see. You're mint 7. Okay, so this looks better than the Electrode, so there is something I'm not seeing. Okay, well, there you go. Next card. This one thicker on the right than on the left. There is some wear and tear on the top edge. White marks on the top right corner. Card has a slight scratch on the side. There is a slight fold or dent right here at the top. And Vileplume foil is pretty scratched up. Silvering, I think from seeing the other cards, silvering isn't really too big of a factor in the grading. There is like a scratch straight up. I don't know if that's a factory print line or if that's from being inside a sleeve or in a binder. Yeah, other than that, let's see, I'd probably give this a 6 or 7. That dent would cause it to be down to like a 4 or 5 if that is a big factor they look at. But yeah, I'd probably give this a 6. A 5, okay. Well, let's put that there. Next card, this one is kind of worn on the corners. There's wearing on the top edge here. A little scratch or dent right here on the edge right here. Raichu from Fossil. There's scratches on the hollow here. Centering looks okay. Maybe a little thicker on top. So with the wear, no scratches or dents. Whoops. I'd probably give this probably like a 6, closer to a 7, because the foil isn't really that bad. Yeah. I'd probably go with a 6. All right, let's see what they give us. Near mint 7. Okay. All right, next card. So corners, there's slight white marks. Not really, but kind of subtle. Edges look good. Centering, maybe a little wider on the left, a little wider on the bottom. Jolteon. I think this is one of the chase cards of the Fossil set, or sorry, Jungle. There is slight. Is that from the case or the card? Saw a little mark going across the top left corner. Edges has some silvering on the edges. Foil looks clean. Yeah, foil looks clean. Edges look good. Corners, some white marks. This is a pretty decent 9. Right? I would think this would probably be close to a 9, even 10. But yeah, 9 for sure. No scratches or dents. Oh, slight scratch right here. But yeah, this is probably an 8 or a 9. I want to hope this is a 9. I'll give this a 9. Let's see what it is. And it is a near mint 8. Okay. All right, and that's it for this order. And let's see. Show you guys what we actually got as 10s. And these cards, check that out. Ditto, PSA 10. Nice, and a Magneton. And these cards have been sitting in a binder since 1999, if not year 2000. So these things are 20, 21 years old. And they've been kept in mint condition. All right. If you guys liked what you saw today, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.